Hey everybody, hope everybody's doing amazing. All right, so let's get already in here. Um, Somebody is upset that your wishes are coming true. They're upset that you are igniting a passion within you, that you're going after your dreams, and this bothers someone. That's unfortunate. So I don't know why it's bothering them. Let's tap all the way in. Again, don't forget to hit that like, share, and subscribe button. I greatly appreciate it. Welcome in to Inner Beauty Healing Tarot. All right. So let's find out what wants to come out. We're going to do, what's the week vibes? What's this week's vibes? Also, whenever you see this, it's meant for you to see it. Only take what resonates, okay? Let everything else fly, okay? If you need to book a personal, check out my link in the bio. Look forward to connecting with you. All right. What does the collective need to know regarding the week ahead? Regarding the week ahead, what does the collective need to know? Okay. We got career shift. Okay. So it says work, change, calling. What else does the collective need to know for the week ahead? For the week ahead, big dreams. Dream big. I said big dreams. People could have laughed at your dreams, but dream big. And it's an exclamation point on there. You could have, someone could like to make those little paper airplanes. You could have done that a lot when you were younger. It's something about stargazing. Okay. Something about looking in the sky. You know, there's more that meets the eye. There's more beyond. Is the energy, is the vibe. What else do we need to know? The week vibes. What's this week's vibes for the collective? Okay. Be careful because somebody may not be trusting divine timing. It's in the reverse. Somebody's running out of patience. All right. Something may not be in alignment. It could have been your career path and you're just realizing, I think I want to do something more on purpose. Living life on purpose, literally. Okay. Feminine energy showing up, listening to your intuition. And it says not yet, trust the process, alignment. Something's not aligned. And then also there's something right now. Okay. Divine timing's in the reverse. What else does the collective need to know? Weekend. I said weekend. You must have had a good weekend or something transpired over the weekend or this weekend ahead. What else do we need to know? What's the collective need to know for week vibes? This week's vibes? Yeah, signs and synchronicities. You're getting messages now, currently. Okay. You're even getting nudges to supplement your income, possibly. There's messages, symbols, divine clues. So with divine timing in the reverse, you are in alignment for your assignment. There's something currently going on in the energy. Yeah, you have so many questions. You could be even having a spiritual awakening. You start seeing signs, synchronicities, symbols, double digits, triple digits. You're like, so you could be a little confused. Yes. Okay. Two soulmates could be coming together, or soulmate energy. You could be recognizing. There's a, what you call it? It's on the tip of my tongue. There's something about it being familiar. Familiarity is significant. One more for the top. What does the collective need to know for this week's vibes? What's going on? Weekly vibes. Weekly vibes. What's the weekly vibes? Oh, so much came out. Somebody wants to kiss you. It's a romantic gesture. Somebody definitely wants to give you your flowers. Oh, my. Okay, winter's in the reverse. It says frozen, out in the cold. So the winter ahead, you may not be out in the cold. It might be very warm. In the reverse. Okay. Let's put in the reverse. So things could be heating up for over the winter. Okay. This is making somebody uneasy, possibly. It says anger, arguments, conflicts. You could be having ups and downs, but I feel like there's definitely love there. Especially seeing the soulmate and then these two, all that came out. Look at this. Look at And then this coming out of the cold. Being very, yeah. A heated winter. Yeah, I feel like this is outside energy that's not happy. Somebody definitely wanted you to feel like you were out in the cold and did not want you to experience love. It's the energy is giving me. What else do we need to know about these signs and synchronicity? Weekly vibes. What's this week vibes? Signs and synchronicities. What are these signs and synchronicities? Okay. All right. So your divine clues, you're starting to see and being able to separate truth from lies. Lies, deception. There's a secret. Could be a secret admirer, but secrecy. Yeah. Yeah. And somebody, the signs, like I said, truth and lies, you're very magical. Someone knows this. They're trying to be very secretive. So somebody even could be trying to come in like, oh, I'm just as spiritual as you, or I'm doing that too. How's that working out for you? This is how it's working out for me. Be careful of lies and deceptions. Somebody could even be doing things around the moon. There's a letter possibly that did not come to you quite yet. And that's how they're aware of something. But expect changes. This is current energy. Any other signs and synchronicities? What else do we need to know about this secrecy? With signs and synchronicity. SSS could be significant. The letter S could be significant. First, middle, last name. What's this signs and synchronicities with secrecy? Okay, things falling apart. So something's falling apart for someone. They don't want you to know. These changes ending as you rebuild. Okay. As you leveling up, somebody else is going through a downward spiral. That's why they want to cause conflict in your life. They never expected you to figure something out. Yeah, but expect these changes. All right, divine timing in the reverse. What do we need to know about this? Divine timing in the reverse. So be careful, people trying to return from your past, saying, oh, you guys are like-minded. Yes, use your intuition, or you could be a Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, North Node, okay? Guys, thank you for hitting that subscribe button for me. Don't forget to hit that like button if it's resonating. I greatly appreciate it. Definitely leave a comment, okay? Right down below, this is my season. This is my season. What's this dream big? What's the collective need to know regarding this week's vibes? What do they need to expect for this week ahead? Dream big. Dream big. What's the collective need to know? Dream big. All right. Dream big. Do not let people with their false illusions, don't let that be your projection. Though their projections, do not put that on you. Okay? God is giving you a beautiful dream. You also could have had a dream about you going places, about things, about your dreams even coming true. Be mindful of fakes and illusions being casted on you. All right. That's interesting because I put dream big, but I was supposed to get one more for divine timing, which is in the reverse. It's saying use your intuition. Okay. Also, you could be a pantser. Somebody prances around. Could be significant. Francis, the name Francis. You could be a Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, or they could be a Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. All right. Use your intuition. You should see behind these lies, deceptions, okay? And someone's trying to cast illusions. All right. Also, somebody is wanting you to feel like your dreams that can't happen. Somebody's trying to make fun of your dreams. Like, that's just an illusion. You see how the fox is looking in the mirror and he sees a tiger? Okay, he sees a tiger in himself. He sees how he can grow and go far. Somebody's laughing. They're trying to say, you can't do this, you can't do that. But you sure can. Okay, the sky's not even the limit. The sky's the limit. Again, you could be up all night thinking about what you would like to do, how you would like different changes in your life. Let's get one more for divine timing in the reverse. That's interesting. It came out though. Yes, use your intuition. Use your intuition. What else do we need to know? Why is divine timing in the reverse? This week's vibes. Why is divine timing in the reverse? 9:55 on my clock. It just poured my whole ashes from my incense. Okay. Take time to rest and relax. All right. So there's something about you not taking breaks. All right. But you taking these breaks to relax, you're going to be able to hear your intuition and be more tuned in, tapped in, get tapped back in. All right. And it says not yet, but I really feel like it is time. It being in the reverse. Okay, it says trust the process. You could be very much impatient at this time, and just doing this and doing that, you're not able to get into this energy. All right, but there are beautiful things ahead. You're seeing the synchronicities, but you might be missing some of the signs. Okay, use your intuition. Take breaks when you need them. Okay, because divine timing is at play. Listen up. What else do we need to know about this dream big? Dream big. What's this fake illusions with dream big? What's the collective need to know? Thank you guys for hitting that like button. Subscribe. Comment down below. Dream big. Somebody definitely feels envious. Can't make it up. Somebody feels envious that you might reach your goals. They always wanted to sprue on you projection so you would not even try to. But they were very jealous because you may take the gamble. When it says take the gamble, take the risk. Risk takers. All right. It is definitely somebody jealous that you are going to take the risk. It says insecurities, fear of loss, and comparison. Somebody's competing, but really deep down they fear of losing you. It actually could have been a past lover. Okay. Somebody wanted you to stay in some type of toxic energy so that they can kind of keep a close eye on you. Okay. Yeah, and this is all clarifying dream big. So if you have to do something alone, you might feel alone at times, but you know that you're never alone. Okay. You might feel lonely, excuse me. But yeah, something about taking the risk. Okay, because healthier relationships are coming in. Okay, you're seeing the signs that you're doing the right thing, going the right way. All right, let's find out what's this career shift. Okay, and it being Monday, but remember, time is fluid. When you see this, it's meant for you to see it. There, you know, you could be starting a new job, a new position today. Career shift says work, change, calling. You could be answering the call. Your life purpose is significant. Okay? But people wanted you to feel less than and cast illusions and project their insecurities, their jealousy on you, so you would not take the risk on yourself. What is this career shift? What's the collective need to know for this week's vibes? Career shift. What is this? Can't make it up. Somebody doesn't want you to bet on you. Okay, you were oftentimes probably pouring into so many people but yourself. It's time for you to dream big. Denial, mind games, emotional control. It's about control. Yep. Confusion is the name of the game. It sure was, collective. It sure is. It sure is. Okay. What else do we need to know? Career shift. Also, be mindful. Don't overwork yourself. I know this is exciting to start a new job or what have you, if this is a new job, but try to not overwork yourself. Okay. Your boss asking you to could you stay a little longer, but you have to go pick your kids up by a certain time, and then the times will conflict, you know. And if it starts out early in a job, who's to say that won't continue, you know? So just know things in moderation, know when to say no, know when to, you know, be a team player and get more involved. But also you don't want to overexert yourself where you're no good to not even your career, your family life. There's no balance. You don't want to repeat those same cycles, okay? Career shift. What's this career shift in gaslighting? Somebody definitely wanted to gaslight you out of your calling. Okay, something about celebration of dating. Okay, yeah. You could have been in the middle of getting over a toxic relationship too. Because career shift, also somebody at your job may even want to date you. I'm not sure if that's wise because there is work on here. Work, there's some changes. Okay. But be careful. And then when it says gaslight and celebration, dating, be careful that somebody at your job is, because I think a lot of companies have policies against co-workers and management being together, because I believe that at most of them, one would have to leave or have to work in separate departments. Take that as it resonates, guys. But I am seeing that one partner could start to be more threatening than the threatening of another person's position, or it's just, it can get messy. I don't know if you guys even want to take part in that. Yeah. But your wishes are going to come true. They are. Things are working out. What do we need to know about career shift with gaslighting and celebration dating? Week vibes. This week's vibes. What is this? Career shift, gaslighting, celebration dating. Thank you guys for hitting that subscribe button. I greatly appreciate it. Okay. Dreams do come true. Put that in the comments for me. Yeah, moving on. Okay. Relocation. There's closure. There's goodbye. You could definitely meet someone. Going into your calling, you may find someone. So it doesn't have to be a work situation, but there could be something that could get a little odd at this career place, at your job. But it may not, because somebody may step down to be with you. Like I said, take what fits, but I do feel like you walking in and going into your purpose, you're finding love there, true support from genuine friends, genuine confidants. You're seeing the signs. Just be patient and continue listening to your intuition. Definitely keep God first. And bottom of the deck says, guess what? Look closely. It's within you. All right. Also, I got 10% off all my healing merch. I have my shirts going within, so you never go without. They're available, the coffee mugs. Guys, if you need anything from me, check out my link in the bio. If you like to book a personal, want to take part in our 4-in-1 year, you get quarterly readings. Take a look at that, all right? Let's see what wants to come out. Any affirmations for the collective or scripture? Scripture and affirmation for the collective at this time. What do they need to know, Holy Spirit? Okay, your scripture is Proverbs 31:25. Okay, it says she is clothed with strength and dignity. She can laugh at the days to come. Your affirmation, some women fear the fire, others become the flame. So I could be talking to a divine feminine. Also, if you're a divine masculine, you're very much balanced. Okay, with your stability, with that masculine energy, security with that masculine energy, but also with your nurturing and your intuition on that feminine energy side. This is awesome. Okay, guys, know that on this channel, we're here to evolve, to become the best versions of ourselves. Know that God loves you. God has great things in store for you. If you need anything, you know where to find me, guys. Also, definitely check out my TikTok channel. We have a ball over there with our live streams. All right, let's go. Let's grow. God bless.